Alright, gang. Back for another video. I would like to show you the newly completed base. Now, I did have some visual issues in my world before, so I had to restart the world to sort of fix those issues. So I did. I restarted the world to fix the issues. Now, this is the base. Now I know it looks a bit confusing, like what is with all these entrances, all these box areas. You probably think, Pacer, you could have just left this big part in the center open for something. But you know what, I think it looks a bit more fun with this maze. Actually fills out this room a little better than a giant open space would in the middle. But speaking of giant open spaces, let's wait. There's a sign here, up, down, bubble elevator, complete with, a little overhang over here, and some glowstone up there and up here too. Little overhang up here with more glowstone. The glowstone's wrapped around the whole thing, see? So, well, except for down here. Down here it's not. Down here it's just at the front. But, anyways, I know what you're thinking. Pacer, what's with all these entrances? Well, they're there to make the room feel more filled out. There's the sign, up and down. Make sure we're going the right way. Now, let's show you the second floor. Now, big open spaces. Yes, this is a giant open space. Haven't quite done anything with it yet, so it's just filled with torches right now. But I will figure something out. Now, look. Aha! Now that is an interesting view. Where does that path lead, you ask? Good question. You'll find out, don't worry. Another sign. See? Up, down. Now let's go down. Check this out. Oh. Yep. Let's navigate the maze, folks. The maze. Easy navigation, yes? Let's go find out what's down there. Whoops. The doors don't want us to go through. Awkward. Alrighty, let's go down this way. If you're wondering, I did it like this to keep the snow out because, yeah, we are on a mountain, so there's snow. So I figured I would do it like this to keep the snow out, just to be safe, right? So we didn't have snow everywhere in here. And I may have overkilled on the lanterns a little bit, but I really don't want monsters spawning in here, so yeah, I may have gone a little overboard on the lanterns, but for good reason. Now, I would show you my nether hub, but it's a little underwhelming, so I'm not going to bother showing you the nether hub until it's actually finished. But I will say that the nether portal is in this building over here. Actually, we found a ruin portal, I believe. Yeah, because the chest is still here. I believe this was originally a ruin portal that I built the building around here. It's pretty tall. I like the look. But there's also a village here. This quaint little village. I think quaint is the word. Neat little village. We'll go with neat. Neat little village. Yep. Neat little village. Alright, this neat little village. Now, see how big that is? Big pathway. Big pathway. Now, let's go in here. What? Oh, oops. Wrong button. Oops. Don't want to set position there. Do not want to set position there. That is the door. We are not doing anything to the door. Nope. Not today, anyway. Alright, folks. We're not doing anything to the door. Not today, anyways. So let's go. I know it looks a little long of a journey, but what can you do? I know it looks a little long of a journey, but hey. Sometimes it takes a while to get places. Right? What can you do? Huh? What can you do? Sometimes it takes a while to get places. Now, let's go back in here. Yeah, we are on top of a mountain. We are on top of a mountain. So, since we're on top of a mountain, I covered this up so there's no snow everywhere in here, right? To keep the snow out. Nope, spider. Nobody likes those. Now, let's go in here. Check out the real important part of the base. Now, look at this. Some neat little carpet action going on. But what is in the center, you ask? Good question. Glad you asked. Now, this is, if you remember my base from my other videos, this is base 2.0. Yep, base 2.0. Now, it's got everything from the previous base, but with an upgrade or two. Upgrade meaning slight redesign in some cases. Storage rooms, all that good stuff, right? Let's close the door. Space 2.0 with some upgrades. And by that I mean some slight redesigns in some cases. Now, over here we have our crafting areas. See? This is the crafting area. A neat little setup here. Smokers, I think, blast furnaces. I think this is smokers and blast furnaces. Neat little setup over here. Put a little life in the corner over here. Little life with the flower pots. Crafting table. Cartography table. Yep. And of course, the music box and the loom. Very important. Stone cutters and some furnaces. Everyone needs furnaces. And more life in this corner. Flower pots. More life in this corner. More life in this corner. Flower pots. Alrighty, let's go. Next area. Let's check it out, shall we? Ooh. Smithing tables. For upgrading gear. Excuse me. Sorry. And of course, Everyone knows what an anvil is. Got some anvils. And of course, there's some shelving in this corner for decoration. Shelving in this corner for decoration. And over here too, more decorative shelves. Then of course, there is this. The all-important enchanting table setup. Very important enchanting table setup right here. Definitely gonna need this if we switch to survival. The enchanting table setup. Definitely gonna need this if we switch to survival. Now, let's go back over this way. Check out the bedrooms. Now this is my friend's room. Nice little setup over here. Decorative shelves with some flowers. Same over here. Decorative shelves with some flowers. And a neat little setup for the bed. This area here. And then the painting. I like it. Neat little painting. Complete with some flowers. And of course, a table setup here. Neat little table setup. Complete with some chairs here that, as you can probably notice, are actually stair blocks. You know, the stairs right here. The oak stairs. Those are oak stairs being used as chairs here. Oak stairs for the chairs. Now, let's go show you my room. Should be fun, right? Same setup as my friend's room. Yep. Same setup as my friend's room. Except this is my room. The only difference here is the bed color. Only difference here is the bed color. Now, in the center, this neat little setup here. I like it. Especially the rose bushes. Rose bushes are a good touch. Now, I thought the nether portal setup was clever too. But of course, remember, this is basically, if you remember, my old base, but it's base 2.0. It's basically my old base, but base 2.0. It's like version 2.0 of the old base. It's like version 2.0 of my old base. Now, shall we leave? Let's find our way out. Hold on a second. Found it. Sorry, it took me a second. Let's get out. Shall we? I know I said I wasn't going to show you my nether hub, but I decided to anyway. Because, I mean, what's the fun in mentioning a nether hub if you're not going to actually see the nether hub that was mentioned? So I'm going to go ahead and show you my nether hub. Even though it's probably the most underwhelming nether hub you'll ever see. Yes, it's probably the most underwhelming nether hub you'll ever see. But what do? You just gotta work on it, make it a little more impressive. But as you can probably see, I am not the best builder. I just know basic stuff. Oh, here we are, folks. This isn't the nether hub. This is just a cobblestone building I built around this particular portal. Don't want things coming through that now. Now, I know this takes a long way to get to it, but it's on the nether roof, so what can you do? The nether roof is a long way up. So of course it takes a long way to get to. Now I told you it's underwhelming, but look at this. It's pretty well lit. Doesn't have any nether portals yet, but it's pretty well lit regardless. Doesn't have any nether portals yet, but it's pretty well lit regardless. Alright. Let's go back down. Get back to the overworld. Now if you're wondering, I don't have any end builds yet. I've yet to even go to the end in this world, so I don't really have any end builds yet, so still working on builds, in other places like the Nether and the Overworld. Not going to worry about the end for now. Not going to worry about the end for now. Mostly worried about builds in the Nether and the Overworld right now. But on another note, let's get back to the base. Very important, getting back to the base. Alright. Let's get back to the base. Very important, getting back to the base. Now. You're probably thinking this is the weirdest shaped pathway ever. Well, yeah, maybe. But what can you do? Well, on a different note, that's my base, ladies and gents. See you in the next video.